Hey, it's PMR. Today we're going to talk about tilt shift lenses and how they work and what they do and what advantage they offer to you. Let's get into it. Typically, when we have a camera and a normal lens, when you focus the lens, the focus plane, the plane of focus is going, it's perfectly angled to the sensor itself. So everything is exactly perfect, okay? So when you're focusing in distance, you know, this is what's happening. It's going like this. Tilt shift lenses have the ability to do two movements. You can either do a swing like this, or you can do a shift like this. Now the shift part people mostly get, and that's for like when you're shooting buildings and you're looking up at a building, it keystones, so it's really small at the top and then it gets wider at the bottom. When that happens, if you rise the front lens, that keystoning will correct. Same thing if you're looking down at something, the opposite is true, and so you can lower the shift and then it will correct. But in the case of the tilt part, so tilting would be this control here, and then swing would be this control here. Now tilt shift lenses that are adapted for 35mm cameras really can only tilt or swing. They can't do both at the same time because you have to reorient the camera lens. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of show you this. So this is a tilt shift lens. This is a 24mm, and on each side of the lens there's a control. So this would be a swing. Okay, this is a swing. So the lens will go like that. Okay, and then the other direction that it can turn is the shift, which you can't see. So I'm going to go this way, and here's the shift part, and you can see the hash marks here where it shows you exactly how much you're shifting. So those are the and then there's a lock. So this is a lock. So that locks it from doing that. So right now we are still where we can do the tilt or the swing. And the way this works is the lens has a little button here. You can see it right there. And when I depress that button, I can actually move the entire, I'm sorry, it's here. This is the button I'm talking about. It changes the way the lens is. So now, instead of it going the one direction it was going before, now it's going the other direction. So this would be a tilt or a swing, depending on how this is set up. Now I know I probably already confused a lot of you, but basically, again, what's happening is you're either going to be tilting, which would be this, or you're going to be swinging, which is this or this. Now I know this is confusing, so I'm going to attempt to put this on. This lens might be too heavy for this little tripod, so we'll see. Let me see if I can get this to be oriented correctly. Yeah, it is actually going to work. Well, sort of. All right, so now we're on the camera, and we can, this is now a tilt, okay? And then if I turn the whole thing around, now it's a swing, okay? Now, I realize that for those of you that have never seen this kind of a lens before, this is really weird and confusing. I get it. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to actually take this out in the field, and I'm going to shoot video of how I manipulate the movements of the camera so you can see what the actual result is. So let's head outside and check it out. Come on with me.